So 3 days ago, I made a video about narcissistic abuse causing brain damage, and I recommended a product, but TikTok didn't like that. So I'm going to try again and give you the same information, but I'm going to word things differently. Let's start with what's scientifically proven that cannot be argued. Narcissistic abuse, along with other kinds of prolonged abuse, causes your brain to literally rewire itself. And your brain starts to process information differently. You perceive the world differently. Your body responses are different. It literally causes brain damage. The brain scans of somebody who has gone through prolonged narcissistic abuse looks like the same kinds of brain scans as a combat veteran who saw active combat and now struggles with severe PTSD. I can personally attest to this because I've dealt with narcissistic abuse since I was a young child all the way up to adulthood. On top of that, we have sexual abuse and physical abuse thrown in there. On top of those things, I have 5 documented traumatic brain injuries. That doesn't make me special. It just means that I have more reason than most to have a brain that doesn't quite work correctly. And when I first came out of my abusive marriage, that was evident. I was medicated for severe ADHD and autistic-like symptoms. I had no memory, no object permanence, no ability to socialize. I was a hermit. I was still a wounded, broken child trapped in an adult body. And at this point, I was already a mother. Here's the incredible thing about that kind of brain damage, though. It can be healed, and I am living proof of that. Not only when you go through this kind of abuse is your perception changed, your brain is so drowned in high cortisol levels, it literally starts to suffocate. Your anterior mid-cingulate cortex decreases, which that's what's in charge of your will to live. Narcissistic abusers literally turn you into something that's less than human. Part of why I believe that I'm put on this earth and gone through the things that I've gone through is so that I can help other people heal their mind, their body, and their spirit. Conveniently, those things all kind of intertwine, and there are things that you can do that'll benefit all 3. I've mentioned in previous videos that there are certain mushrooms that you can take that will help this type of brain damage. But in this video, again, I'm going to focus on this product. Now, I am not going to tell you that this can do anything for you because I realize TikTok doesn't really like that. I know what it's done for me, and I can also tell you what it can allegedly do. Colloidal gold has been around for millennia. It's been sought after for its neurological benefits. Over the centuries, it's been suggested that colloidal gold, or monoatomic gold, helps to create new neural pathways in your brain. It helps to speed up your synapse rate, which is basically how you perceive reality, process the information through, and then make decisions based on that. Those are just the suggested physical benefits for your brain, but there's a whole element of the spiritual side of things that makes it heavily sought after. There is an organ in your brain called the pineal gland. In many cultures, it's called the third eye. Whatever it is, it's very real and very there. And from the moment you're born, the chemicals in the air, in your water, in the food that you eat have been calcifying that. Maybe accidental. It's just, they don't mean that. Now, my personal experience with this, taking it within a few weeks, I started to remember my dreams again. And I hadn't remembered my dreams my entire adult life, since I was a child, basically. I am living proof that narcissistic abuse damage and other kinds of abuse damage in the brain can be healed. Same with head injuries, because I should not be who I am today. I'm not a doctor. I cannot claim that you will have the same results. But I know that I love colloidal gold. If you're interested in giving it a shot for yourself, I have the link down below. Shalom, everybody.